My name is Jake, and for the past 100 days, I've been working to bring the expansive and intricate world of the Seventh Sea to life. It has been a very challenging experience to get to this point, but it has also been the best 100 days of my life. I've been able to show each day what I was able to accomplish and all the different problems that I faced. And in just this short time, I've already grown an amazing community that's already making stuff like fan art, constantly making really helpful and useful suggestions as well. I've learned a lot up to this point, and not just about the specific tasks that I've had to complete, but more importantly, about filmmaking in general. It's always been my dream to be a director, and so that is also something that's very important to me. So at this point, I have finished all of the character designs. I've finalized and heavily refined the screenplay, along with doing a lot of the environment design as well. And then right now, I am currently working on finishing up all of the storyboarding. While that is only some of what I've done, the clear thing that is missing there is the actual animation itself. I am very happy to say, however, that I am just about ready to start the actual animation production, and that should probably be happening within the next week or so. While working on this project, I have made a lot of mistakes. I've had to redraw, rewrite, and completely redo just a ton of different stuff. While these moments are definitely problematic in terms of time, they do provide some of the most useful lessons and information you can get over the course of an entire project like this. I've overall actually really enjoyed that process, and it more importantly has made me way better suited to work on this project. I find that to be one of the most important concepts when working on something like this is to just keep constantly learning, because not only are you going to be improving what you're able to make, you're constantly going to be having new ideas as well. For those of you who are new or unfamiliar with the project, my current goal is to finish the first episode. The first episode will follow a man named Zim as he takes on contracts on people's lives. During his time taking on these contracts, he will run into the two brothers, Cole and Percy, and these two will end up convincing him to take on a very suspicious bounty that also has a very high reward. If everything goes as planned and I'm able to create the remainder of the series, the first season will then follow those three as they hunt down the enigmatic bounty and discover the intricate mysteries behind that contract. I have very large and long-term plans for this series, along with an array of complex and interesting characters that I would just love to bring to life. And to do this, I need to make sure the first episode is as good as I can possibly get it to be. And to make sure that it is that good, one of the things that I'm going to have to do is make sure the voice acting is also as good as possible. I've done a lot of consideration on all the voices that my awesome community has sent me through the demo reels already, and I do have quite a few auditions that I've already done, but I have not yet found anyone who's able to give the performance that I need for one character in specific. And so the current plan that is in place is for the main character Zim to be voiced by myself. That may not seem like the ideal option for various reasons, and so I have actually prepared some test lines from this first episode. Your feedback is very crucial here, so please let me know your opinion, whatever it may be. Give me a few minutes. I don't have any coins with me, but my contract is being processed. My father gave it to me, but let me tell you, selling alone is a different beast. No, that is me saying I'm taking on the same bounty that you want to. This is not a good situation, but it is a clear chance to finish this promptly. What do you two think? Well, the good thing is, even with 30%, 150 gold is plenty to buy a few big ships. From a small island here in the Third Sea. I've heard Salt Rock is quite the sight, though. I'd like to visit someday. Does it not bother you guys that a 5th class contract has a 500 gold reward? What we're going to be is careful. We'll anchor at that section where there's no ships. You know what? That sounds awesome, man. I need some sleep, but I'll meet you guys here in the morning. I hope you guys weren't disappointed with what I was able to show you. The final decision will largely be based off of community input, but I will say the one reason why I believe I myself am perfect for this role is because Zim's lines are going to be carrying a lot of this first episode, and in turn the rest of the series as well as the main character. And there's one thing that I know for myself at least, and that is that I will not stop recording until the voice line sounds as good as I want it to sound. I will come back again and again and again if something doesn't sound the way I want it to. I do very much appreciate your consideration and am eagerly awaiting your responses. One final addition to this 100-day video that I did feel it was time to share was the full name of the Seventh Seas protagonist. This is Zimander Helios Apollo, and after watching this series, you will not forget him. I thank you all very much for sticking with me up until this point, and I'm very excited for the future. I appreciate you taking the time to listen, and I will see you guys in the next one.